Hello and welcome. This is Khushbu Batta and today we will learn how you can automatically create an invoice on Quickbooks Online when you receive an order on Shopify. Now let's say you run an online store and received a new order on Shopify. Now you want to create an invoice in Quickbooks Online. So how will you do it? First, you can go to Shopify, copy all the customer and order details. Now go to Quickbooks Online. Enter these details manually and create the invoice separately for each customer. However, this can be a tiresome and a repetitive process. So, how about you try our Pabbly Smart way? Here, we will integrate Shopify with Quickbooks Online, all using Pabbly Connect. So, whenever you receive a new order on Shopify, Quickbooks Online will automatically generate an invoice. And in this video, we have explained how you can automatically create separate workflows for the new and existing customers on Quickbooks Online. And don't you worry, this entire automation process is so simple that it can even be done by a person of non-technical skills. Now let's see how we do it. To create invoices in Quickbooks Online for Shopify orders, let us first go to Pabbly's website. On the top right, you will see two options, sign up free and sign in. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Now go to Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a Create Workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Shopify to Quickbooks Online. Now create. So it will show you two windows here, Trigger and Action. Trigger is basically when this happens. Action says, do this. So let us select Shopify as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new order because we want every time a new order is placed on Shopify, an invoice should be created in Quickbooks Online. So here it has generated a webhook URL. A webhook URL is basically a link that connects to application. Let us copy this. Now let us go to Shopify's website where we have to paste this link. Straight come to the left corner, you will see settings option. Click there. Now scroll down in the menu, you will see notifications. Again, scroll down a little bit more. And you will see create webhook. For the event, we will select order creation. Yes, format would be this. URL, let us paste the webhook URL, and for the API version we will select the latest one and save. So it says webhook saved successfully. Now coming back to Pabbly's page, you will notice it is waiting for a webhook response. This means we will have to place a dummy order. So let us go to Shopify. Yes, I had already added this Realme phone to my cart and these are my details. Now let us just go to continue to shipping and continue to payment. Alright, I have filled in my dummy card details. Now let us just make the payment. And it says the order is being processed. Alright, it says thank you demo. The order has been successfully placed. Now let us go to Pabbly Connect and see if it has received our response. Yes, it has received the response. Like you can see, the contact email is there. The bills total is there, that is 7,000 rupees. And if you will scroll down, you will see further more details. That is the payment status, that is it's already paid. And the contact number and so on. If you will scroll a bit down, you will see the address details and the name. And so on. So this means we have successfully connected Shopify with Pabbly. Now on to the next step. Click on the plus button and let us select Quickbooks Online. For the action event, we will select find a customer. Okay, so why we are doing find a customer? Because we want to see if this customer demo name already exists in the Quickbooks or not. Let us connect the two. Add new connection. Connect with Quickbooks Online. And it is processing. All right, authorization successful. Now you will have to write the email ID. Now let us map the customer's email ID from Shopify. Scroll down, or maybe you can just search here for quick response. Yes, here it is. And save and send test request. So now it is searching using this ID if this customer exists. And yes, it exists, and therefore it has given up the details. You can see the address details, Nehru Nagar, Mumbai, and so on. The name of the customer, the mail ID, address details, and everything. And like you can see here, the customer ID, it has also generated a customer ID. We will be using this in the later steps. Now let me quickly take you to the QuickBooks Online to see if this customer really exists there. And you can see this is my customer list, and you can see demo name. This customer named demo name already exists in my QuickBooks. Let us go back to Pabbly's page. Okay, now on to the action step. We will select router. Why? Because here we are going to have two different conditions. For the first, let us select this. All right, here we will go to QuickBooks Online and we will map the customer ID that was generated. Yes, this one. Here it would be if he exists, if this customer exists. Condition for first is going to be this. Let us see, save and send test request. Yes, you can see status is success. This customer already exists in QuickBooks Online. So let us save this and set our next condition before we move on further. Save and close. Now let us set the second condition. Here again from QuickBooks Online, we will map customer ID, and now this would be if he does not exist, if that customer does not exist. Again, let's just do save and send test request. Okay, so here it would be condition is false. This is our second condition. In case the customer does not exist, we are going to follow this workflow which we will make later. So let us save this, close it, and now come back to route 1. Okay. So this is the condition if the customer already exists. So now, since the customer is already there in the QuickBooks, here we will select QuickBooks. For the action event, we will simply select create an invoice. Why? Because the customer already exists in the QuickBooks. So all we need is just to create an invoice. Connect the two. Select existing connection since I am already connected to the QuickBooks. Save. And here we will have to map a few details. All right, so here we will map this, turn on the mapping. So let us turn on the mapping. Remove this. And like you can read the note here that you can get customer ID from find customer action. So let us go to find customer action and you will scroll down a little bit and you will find customer ID, query response customer ID. Select this. Okay. Now let us map these details. Now let us map in the email address of the customer. From Shopify we will do email. We can simply select this, scroll down, and we will map in the billing address. Again from Shopify. We will just quickly type. Now billing address, city. Yes, here it is, Mumbai. Now it would ask you for the postal code. Again, we will, yes, here is the postal code. Now scroll down and state code it will ask. Yes, here it is the Maharashtra's state code. For the billing address country, again, we will map. And here it is. Again, sales term would be same, deposit to whichever department you want. I'll select advertising and marketing. Transaction date, similarly you can map from Shopify itself. And you can select this created ad. Alright, scroll down and we will have to fill in these line item details. So now let us map it from Shopify itself. Let us search line item and scroll down. You will see, and further down you will select. Here is the item. Select here. For the line item quantity, we will again follow the same steps. For quick results, let us just search with word using quantity. Here it is. Scroll down and it will say ask for the price. Again, we will map it. We'll simply just search using this. Scroll down. Alright, here it is. You can see the price and we are done for this. Now scroll down. Now you can see this is a required field. We cannot leave it empty. Here we will have to write you can see the note, enter amount which must be equal to the quantity multiplied by unit. That means this amount, line item amount, cannot be more than this line item unit price multiplied by line item quantity. That means it cannot be more than 7,000. So again, let us quickly map. You go to here and search. So let us map it from Shopify. You can see here we will take this amount, current subtotal price, and so on. For the tax we will take none. Since there's no tax, we'll leave the discount percent and amount as well. And now let us just quickly save and send test request. Alright, you can see the response is received now. And you can see here invoice customer reference name demo. This was the customer, like you can see on Shopify, this was the customer for whom we wanted to create an invoice. Now let us quickly go to Quickbooks Online and see if we have created a invoice on the name of demo. Now let us select the reference name. We did not use the full name here, like you can see it was just showing demo, and therefore we clicked on demo. Now you can just click on invoice. You can even see the bills total. See, here it is, ship to demo name. Demo name is the full name. The address details, Nehru Nagar, Mumbai. These are just dummy address details. And the order, that is demo bot had placed an order for a mobile phone, for this mobile phone that costed $7,000. That means we have successfully created an invoice for demo in Quickbooks Online. So now we are done with the first step. Let us save this. So now we will make a workflow for the second condition where the customer does not exist. So before that, first let us quickly go to Shopify and click on recapture webhook response. Yes. For this, now let us go to Shopify and place a dummy order. Okay, so here are my details and now I will just continue to payment. Quickly make the payment. And it says order is being processed. Alright, it says order is confirmed. Now let us go to Pabbly and see if it has captured the response. And yes, Pabbly has successfully received the response. Like you can see here, all the details, the first name of the customer, the billing address, the billing city, PIN code, and so on. Now let us quickly scroll down and click on the row 2 on the plus button. Now we will start preparing the workflow of the situation where customer does not exist. So for that, let us select Quickbooks Online. For the action event, we will select scroll a little down and create a customer. Why? Okay, so first let me take you to my QuickBooks Online and you will see there is no such account as Chris Trials. Can you see? Yes, we do not have any customer named as Chris Trials. So therefore, we will have to first create a customer in the QuickBooks Online before we can create an invoice. So let us connect the two. Select existing connection. And now let us map in a few details. Given name, it's required. We'll map it from Shopify. All right. Let us search like this. First name, we got it. Scroll a bit down. Family name, since Chris has no middle name. Then again, we're going to search it like that. Last name, here it is, Trials. And now down, we will map in the mobile phone number. Just search like this. And here it is. All right. Then further down, billing address we will have to map. Again from Shopify we will do it. We will simply write billing address and it will appear here. Map it, scroll down. If you have address true, you can map it that as well. Since we don't have it, we will move on to city. Again, we will just search like this, city, and map it. Now state code. For that, simply write province. You will get the code, province code, MP. And down, try using India and you will get it here. For the postal code, you can search using zip and it is here, and so on. So scroll a bit down and we will map other details. Alright, for preferred payment method, you can select the preferred one. I'll select credit card. Let me save and send test request. And response is received. Like you can see this. Here are the details, the customer name, Chris Trials, the contact number, and so on. Now let us go to QuickBooks and see if it is able to create the customer with this name using Chris Trials. And here you can see. Here the customer is successfully created in QuickBooks. Now on to the next step. For that, let us go back to Pabbly Connect. Now let us save this. Okay. Now on to the next step. Since now we have created the customer, we will create, first select QuickBooks Online. Yes, since we have created a customer now, we can create an invoice for him as well. Connect the two. Select existing connection since I'm already connected to QuickBooks. Okay, it's processing. Now let us map this. Remove this and straight away come to QuickBooks Online, create a customer, and you will find the customer ID here. Scroll a bit down and here it is. Okay. For the email, go to Shopify and we will map it from here. You can search like this, contact email, and all right, scroll down. Let us quickly fill in the billing address details. Again, we will map these from Shopify like we did earlier. We'll try using this. And here it is, billing address 1. Now for the city, we'll map it from Shopify. City, it's Bhopal. Scroll down. Postal code it will ask you. Again, search like this using zip and you'll be able to fill it. Now it needs state code. We'll map it from Shopify that. You can simply write province. Scroll down and MP it is. For the country, again, try searching like this, India. Yes. Now scroll down, come to the transaction date. We'll map it from Shopify. Try searching like this, dated at, we will pick this. And now scroll down. We will need to fill line item description. Go to Shopify again, search it like this. Now scroll a bit down and you will see line items Java. This was the product that the customer has placed order for. Okay, scroll down. Now for the quantity, we'll do similar. Just try writing quantity and you will get it here. Yes, this one. All right. Now for the unit price, we'll search using price. Scroll down a bit and you will see line items price. Click here and scroll down. It says line item amount required. Now you will have to read the help text here. Enter amount which must be equal to quantity multiplied by time multiplied by unit price given. Okay, so this amount cannot be more than this multiplied by this, that is quantity multiplied by price. It cannot be more than 100. So again, let us map this. So let us map it from Shopify. Try search using total line item and you will find it right on the top. Click there. Okay, scroll down and I'm allowing online credit card payment. Rest remains the same. All right, I will now quickly save and send test request. All right, the response is received now. Now let us go back to QuickBooks Online and check if the invoice is created. So here is our customer, Chris Trials. Let us click here. And yes, the invoice is successfully created. Like you can see, the billing address is here, shipping address, payment method was credit card, contact number, and so on. I hope this video was helpful for you. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube.